Here's the pitch.
The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. From the 6. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. The Vikings offense coming out for the first time, and in his 5th season leading this crew, coming off his 3rd career Pro Bowl nod, Kirk Cousins. On play action, Cousins. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. So a tough early challenge here, 2nd and long after the sack. Another try after the first down sack. Cousins throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
And this drive is almost over before it began, thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
And the pressure will get to him. He goes down. Now there is a flag on the play, but this looks like holding on the offense. Kind of surprised they accept the penalty.
The only thing that comes to mind for me is they want to move them back 5 yards because they feel good about their defense. But in most situations, you take the down, and that's what counts more.
And yet again, nowhere to run. This time maybe we'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively, and it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. So from their own end zone here, this kicks away. It's fielded at the 45. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. The Cowboys taking the field on offense, and for a 7th season, it's Dak Prescott who brings him out. Prescott looks to throw on first. And he's got his man here, Beasley. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 19 yards that time for number 19. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Well, no slow start here. A couple nice chunk plays back-to-back.
I love the momentum that they're showing here early because they did it both ways, right? Threw the ball on first down for a nice chunk of yardage. Came right back and ran the ball. Looks like they got the defense set back on their heels. Let's see if they can keep this moving.
We're scoreless after 1. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they come up now 2nd and goal. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down just inside the 5-yard line. Zadarius Smith make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. And, of course, that's not an easy man to sack. You know how elusive he can be trying to get outside of the pocket. That was a great play on the defensive side.
And I wonder what was going through his mind because he didn't seem as committed to using his legs to pick up yardage. He wanted to keep that play alive, so either take off and go or throw it away.
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott with career touchdown number 91. He joins a group that includes Tony Dorsett and Isaac Bruce, among others. And the Cowboys post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. So that drive spanned 5 plays, and it culminates in a touchdown run by Ezekiel Elliott. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. This will be fielded inside the 5. Week 11 in the NFL, and the playoff race is starting to take shape. We've got a couple of good divisional matchups coming up in primetime this week. First tonight, the Bengals and Steelers from Heinz Field. And then tomorrow night, you and I on a plane after this one ends, going down to Mexico City and Estadio Azteca for the 49ers and Cardinals, and that is going to be a fascinating game to call and watch. And one of us almost missed it. I'll spare you the long story, but my passport was expired. But thanks to the expedited option, got it in time, and off we go down south.
And he is going to lose yardage here. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down. Throwing, Cousins. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Here's Aaron Sipos out now to punt on fourth down.
And taken at the 46. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. Nearly a huge return, as it is still a very good one. 24 yards. And the Cowboys are going to take over in great position here with a 1st and 10. A first down carry by Elliott. And he is going to lose yardage here. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. On the jet sweep, this is Beasley. What a spin. And some room to roam now. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 17 yards on the play there. The Cowboys have a first down. Oh, he fakes the spike. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Harrison Smith.
And the Vikings force the turnover. They'll take over at the 10.
Following the interception, Cousins. He'll find a man over the middle. It's Washington. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime.
Working with his 2nd and 4.
To throw is Cousins. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, he's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
That's caught by the tight end, Irv Smith Jr.
And he will have a Vikings first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5.
Throwing is Cousins. Under pressure, and down he goes.
That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6.
Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Another try after the first down sack. Cousins, under pressure, they got him again. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Cousins with work to do after the sack as he brings his guys up on a 3rd and long. Not wanting to risk another sack, they'll play it safe with a run. And they will get to him behind the line, but the clock continues to tick down. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we send you down
past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game, we skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the 3rd quarter.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. So here are the Cowboys to take over. They are working on that very impressive 9-game win streak, looking to get it to 10 as they've got the lead here, 1st and 10. Second half starts with a carry by Elliott. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here.
And now they'll stop play here, at least momentarily. A member of the Vikings in some discomfort after that last play. The medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Again, it's Elliott. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
All right, Charles, we've spoken about this offense plenty, how great they've been all year. 9-0 now, into the back half of the season. Super Bowl favorites, without a doubt. I think everyone agrees on that. What do you think is the thing that most stands between them and a perfect season?
I think it's themselves. I think it's their team, how they approach things, how they conduct themselves during the week, practicing, getting ready, and then going out and playing. Can't take your foot off the gas pedal at this stage. Doesn't matter if it's a weak team you're playing or not. Look, when I talk with one of the best golfers of all time, he told me he never played against the field. He just played against himself and his own standard.
And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
Well, that was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
Up the middle, here's Elliott. Skirts by him at the 35. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. Here's the option going right. And he is going to lose yardage here. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2.
Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the first half, and that trend is continuing here.
And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Cole Beasley, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And it's now 14-0. So that drives 7 plays in length. And it was Cole Beasley who finishes things off with a touchdown reception. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Kene Nwangwu now out of his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially.
And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. It's the Vikings in possession of the football, but they need some points. They're trailing here to start the 4th. Cousins to throw it. Setting up the screen for Cook. Only a yard there. Sniffed out well defensively, and it brings up 3rd. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. On 3rd down, Cousins. And that is incomplete. Desperation time. Cousins on 4th down. And this is caught, but they say out of bounds. That would have been a first down, but he couldn't stay in, and as a result, they're going to have to give up the football. Prescott on 1st down, sliding out of the pocket. And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Now Prescott, he'll buy some time right. And this one incomplete. Oh, he couldn't hang on to it in the end zone, and that's one that'll haunt you. And now it brings up 3rd down. On 3rd down, it's Prescott. Flush to his right. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Dak Prescott, 22 yards. And the Cowboys add on to their lead, and
it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Piñeiro's extra point up and good.
And that makes the score 21-0. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away.
Nwangu now from his end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. Well, this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. Well, it's been a struggle so far for this offense, Charles. It's not only that they haven't been able to put the points up, but really stringing yards together has been a real issue for them in this one.
I'm so glad you brought up the yardage because I was thinking to myself, we've seen a lot of NFL games and we've seen our share of lopsided contests, but in almost all of them, both offenses have put up at least 200 yards in a game, but not in this one. This has been a display of offense that, frankly, I think the two of us have watched from behind our hands, trying to spread our fingers wide enough to actually see the result.
Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set.
Cousins throw complete to his receiver, Thielen.
And he's got this down to the 35. Cousins now to throw on first down.
And he's going to get this down near the 25.
And they're going to speed things up here. They'll throw again. Cousins.
Now, quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
They tried to throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Cousins now. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down. Running for it. Here's Cook. And he's not even going to come close to picking up the first. They stop him right at the line of scrimmage. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Cowboys defense is going to get them the football back. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
Well, Prescott here to throw.
Open man, right side, it's Lamb.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Prescott now. And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 39 yards there, a big one. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Jake Ferguson
with his first career NFL touchdown.
And the Cowboys are going to be moving to 10-0 as they add on to this big lead. Piñeiro's extra point up and good.
And that makes the score 28-0. So a 75-yard scoring drive on just 3 plays. And it culminates in a Dallas touchdown. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. First down. Here's Cousins. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. So this one will end in a victory.